Hey guys, so it's been a long time on this channel and it's probably a lot of new people watching this hopefully. A lot of you might remember me as Busky RS from RS3, but as you can see now we are back on old school, just getting 15 wood cutting. This is a voiceover. Unfortunately I didn't have the facilities to record my audio live at this point, but now I've got my microphone all set up again and we are good to go. But just a heads up, I do have COVID at this time, so my voice doesn't really sound this grumpy or weird. I just need to get past COVID. It's been a few days, so hopefully I'm through the worst of it now. But we are back and we are creating a new level 3 skiller on old school. I love skilling on RuneScape and I've always been a skiller, but recently I got back into old school RuneScape and I created my own main account just to enjoy the game, how it should be played, but I felt like I was missing something, and so I've decided to create this as an alt to play alongside my main account. But this is a bit different. This alt is all going to be used on bonds, so in 14 days of membership each time, and that is the and that's going to correspond to the way I upload videos. It's going to be progress every 14 days so that people can see how much progress you can make, how much GP you can make while you have a bond active on an account. Now obviously it will change a lot. The higher up I get my skills, the more money I will make, so especially at this early level game it's going to be much more helpful for guys to see how much money you can make. As you can see, I did start off this account by crafting a lot of jewelry. It's a really good way to start off some money. It gets you a good amount of start money. You don't need much money to put into it either at the start of the game, which is a really good way to get started. And as you can see, we got 50 crafting, but then I thought, okay, right, let's do something a bit different, and I decided to start getting some favour in Hosidius. This is because it's just something I want to get unlocked, and it unlocks more of the game, and we'll eventually be doing it for other houses. But we went straight back to crafting after that. But as you can see, I've got a huge stack of bracelets in my inventory, and here I'm using my alt account house. It's just so much easier to get around the game. Obviously I'm British, so the American worlds for house parties is a little bit laggy, so it just really helps to have my alt. But this is where we got our first 1 million cash stack. It didn't take us too long either, to be fair. We got this within the first 2 days of crafting, and you'll be able to see in just a second that we do get our crafting up to quite a high level, but this 1 million cash stack comes in clutch. But then I really want to unlock Fossil Island. Now Fossil Island unlocks so much for a skiller in every account, so it does mean I have to take risks and do some quests which involve combat, and there was Demon Slayer complete, and then from there we just went to what's it called? Went to hand in our fertilizer that we made to the clerk to get us 100% Hosidius favour. Eventually I do want to colour my Graceful, but Graceful is a long way off at the moment. But yeah, that is Hosidius done. Then looking at my skills, I love doing Winter Sod, so I decided just to get 30 fire making. We do need 50, but we'll go from there. Now I know we're going quick, guys. This is just an introductory episode, so you can just basically listen while I play. But we get some quests done, just to help us get around the game a bit more, get us some early level XP, especially in the mining and smithing. So we did Plague City and the Night Sword quest. That got us 15 mining and 29 smithing. And something that you won't see here is that I did a lot of my smithing on mobile, and we do get up to about 59 smithing. I then decided to do something risky and do the tourist trap, mainly because it helps with fletching training, but also lots of skillers don't actually complete the quest, which is strange. So I completed it, and that boosted our agility all the way up to 26, which is a massive help because the lower level agility courses are just pure shit. We don't really miss out on many marks of grace anyway, and so it's just a good way just to skip the early levels and go straight to the rooftops. Here we get a nice crafting level, and this is where the crafting stops. There we go, 70 crafting. Now I do want to get 99. Might be one of my first 99s because it will help with rune crafting because of the bank teleport, but for now 70 is done. So I put off doing the kudos for the Slayer XP and Hunter XP, but I eventually did get a genie lamp, so that did push me to do this little mini quest. And then we used the lamp, but we didn't get another Slayer level, but Slayer will slowly but surely be going up. It's not a priority really, but every little helps. That gives us 18 total levels, which is really helpful, and also can make us then move on to getting into Fossil Island once we get the quest to do so. Okay guys, so this is actually the first time I'm recording live, and yeah, this has been the first 2 weeks of my account. Now, just a bit of backstory, I was away for 5 days, so it's not exact on how much I would play per day. Usually it would be about 3 to 5 hours, but now I'm on summer break, so it will be a little bit more. So let's just start off with our time played. So it's 1 day, 16 hours in 2 weeks, which isn't much, to be fair. It's not much at all. Really, it should be a little bit more than that, but I was away, so that is why. If you have a look at my stats, these are the stats, and as you know, I was working a lot on crafting to start my cash pile, and that worked out really well, and then we started focusing on smithing, which I didn't record much of because I did that mainly on mobile, but smithing is going to be my priority. This is where I will make the majority of the GP to start out with. We want to get to the blast furnace, and if we go into the bank, we are already prepared. I have the ice gloves, which I didn't record either. I've been a bit slacking, sorry about that. But we have the ice gloves, which was a bit of a pain to get on the skiller, but luckily my ult was really helpful with that. So that is our goal, but there are a few things we need to do before that. We need to get probably about 70 agility to get our graceful outfit. And we do also need to get the coal bag, which won't take too much longer. I've already got 73 nuggets, so just another few to get. Should only take a couple of hours, and that should hopefully get us to about 60 mining, and from there we'll then probably smith to about 80, just making steel bars, which should give us a good chunk of GP to then focus on our other skills as well. So that is going to be the next aim for this next bond that we have. Let's go have a look at the bank value. The bank is a bit of a mess. It's currently 2.6 mil GP. Majority of that was crafting jewelry, and that is my dog. Yeah, I tried to do this recording before, but he always seems to want to interrupt, so fair enough. We have 1.2 mil cash stack. We've been doing some farming runs as well, so it's looking pretty good. It is looking pretty good. And with regards to this outfit, it's just a Fashionscape plugin on Runelite, so I don't actually have an Inferno Max cape, and I'm a long way off of my ult for that one, so yeah, that won't be happening. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this kind of like an introductory episode. I haven't done much live recording, and excuse my voice, as you know, I have COVID at the moment, so it just gives me more of a chance just to grind really and try and beat COVID by playing RuneScape. It's the best cure in it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I will now get another bond put on this account. It is literally hours away from expiring, and we'll see what damage we can do in the next episode. It will be a little bit more complete next episode. It's just kind of like a taster, see how I'll get on with recording videos, etc. It's been a long time, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this little snippet, and I look forward to seeing you guys after the next 14 days. Peace out.